Alright, hello and welcome back. Um, so, uh, Not sure how to begin this session. Of course, last time Jin and the company confronted and defeated the mighty Abazagor, the draconic Bowspawn, uh, whose body lies just behind the party here. And we were able to pull this off on the first attempt, which I was pretty proud about. Given how difficult Draconis was, and Abazagor certainly was no pushover either. However, the price of victory has been steep indeed, because during the course of the battle, Imoen suffered catastrophic injuries, and unfortunately, I don't think we were going to be able to. I don't think we're going to be able to raise him in any way or form. His body, of course, the charred remains of Imoen's body lies here. I've reviewed the video from last time, and well, I'm still not entirely sure what killed him. Which is slightly worrying because that means I also don't know how to prevent something like this from happening again in the future. If we had to face any more dragons, that is. Because he still had about 60-70% HP left, and and he wasn't even standing right next to the dragon. So some sort of ranged attack hit him for 125 damage in one hit, which is pretty ridiculous. And that, unfortunately, is the result. I did say in the past, although to be honest, when I said it, I had no idea this was actually going to become an issue. But I did say in the past that the only people who are safe from permanent death, apart from Jin, of course, because he's the protagonist, and obviously the game automatically forces me to reload if he dies. But apart from Jin, then Aerie and Imoen were the only two who were protected from permanent death, because I wanted to see essentially how their storyline, because I thought they were Imoen obviously central to the plot, and Aerie is Jin's romance, the game. So I wanted to see how their stories developed. So apart from those two who are protected from permanent death, everybody else is theoretically at risk. What I didn't expect, however, was just how real that risk was, because I kind of got lulled into a false sense of security. Because unlike in Baldur's Gate 1, where I lost people quite regularly to so-called catastrophic damage, I didn't actually see it at all until coming to Abazagor's lair. And I reviewed the video of the battle, the first failed battle against Draconis, and I think Minsk suffered a similar fate as well in that battle. So yeah, it looks like well, I've throughout the Let's Play so far, I guess I've been kind of lucky then to have not had to deal with this until now, and and also I guess I've started to underestimate dragons a little bit, because Firecrag, the Shadow Dragon, all the dragons in the Shadows of Arm that we had to fight weren't particularly dangerous. Weren't particularly difficult. I mean, they weren't easy, but they didn't really tax the party's resources to a particularly unbearable extent. I think the Black Dragon, I think it was, the one in Southern Eslar, was pretty devastating. But that was because of the insect plague, and of course that was the first time I had encountered insect plague. But certainly Draconis and Abazagor have instilled the fear of dragons back into me. And yeah, this is quite a Pyrrhic victory. I mean, Imoen really has been a rock and a powerhouse for the party. The first and only character over level 30. I think he was level 31 or 32 cleric at the time of his death. And also pretty tragic given the long and epic history that we have with the character. But like I said, I'm gonna try and press on. Imoen, rest in peace, and the rest of the party will attempt to complete their journey without him. I really hope that this isn't so crippling that I'm gonna have to reload before the battle against the Bazagol. And obviously, I'm gonna have to think about who to replace Animan with. Up there.
Greetings, old friend. Fancy meeting you here.
Okay, did not expect to meet Elminster here. Now, Elminster we met quite a lot in Baldur's Gate 1. He kind of popped up every now and then to give Jin some advice. And I guess comment on what Jin has been doing. But if truth be told, I don't recall meeting him in Shadows of Arm. So yeah, Jin recognizing the famous Archmage, and wondering if maybe he can help to restore Animan somehow, bend the rules of life and death.
Oh, so you do know who I am now. I must admit, you've changed more than a little since the last time we met, before you were straddling the world with your power, so to speak.
Yeah, I think given Jin's very recent loss, he certainly doesn't feel all powerful right now.
No need to be bashful. There's only a handful of folks who would be willing to take you on at this point. Not even I would dare. And I've had considerable time to practice.
Okay, that's good. Although I think Elminster is still well beyond this party's abilities. I think he's a level 31 mage, which is still well beyond the rest of the party. I think Jin is still under level 20 if I remember correctly.
Have you any idea of the havoc the Balspawn have caused up and down the coast? The havoc you've caused personally? No, I don't suppose you have. Not that it's entirely your fault.
I also think he's, if I remember correctly, he's a chaotic good personality, so I don't think they have to fear anything from him.
We Harpers have been working tirelessly for weeks now to prevent the panic from reaching a boiling point. Not a simple task. As I understand it, though, your quest is nearly at an end, correct?
Why? What do you know about it?
I have to leave again soon, so I can't help you much. But I can help you a little, whether you like it or not. It's important that this all ends soon, but that doesn't mean I won't lift a finger over it.
So how can you help me then? Balthazar is known to me. His monastery is sealed up tight with powerful magic. Where he gets it from, I don't know, but you're going to have to get inside, obviously, or he'll ambush you eventually. I know it may not be pleasant to contemplate, but the rogue, Seaman Havarian, holds the key to entering the monastery. He is once again with the Ankethran smugglers at the moment. As I understand it, Havarian has been into the monastery several times up until now. Maybe it would help you once again, if you're willing to look for his aid. Oh man, really?
There may be another way in, but you'll have to find it on your own. Now, I must go. From this point on, attaining your destiny is completely your own affair. I wish you well.
Alright. Okay, that's interesting. He doesn't even bother with the shadow door or whatever. Just a straight up teleport. Check, haven't missed anything here. What a place. Pretty sad to leave Animan behind, but I don't really know what else we can do. Like I said, I think once we get the priest, not the priest, the wish spell, I'm gonna try and use that to see if we can wish Animan back, but I'm not hopeful, to be honest.